This episode of The General's Gentleman is sponsored by Sorcerer King Rivals, a new 4X grand strategy game where heroes of might and magic and Age of Wonders meet civilizations. Build your cities, gather your armies, and grow your magic to stop the evil Sorcerer King.
Welcome to The General's Gentleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to something different. We are on Lone Eagle.
It's a bit of a switch up from what we normally do in terms of our 2v2s. We feel you deserve some interesting team games for being such lovely people.
Today it's going to be Dominator as a laser alongside his man Exiled, the USA vanilla.
Our opponents for today will be the glorious nation of China and Skyland, as well as Sexie. As for factions, the machine's going to have to help me out here.
It's okay.
Because he didn't do that freeze, he didn't do that pause.
China tank and China vanilla.
There you go.
And this map isn't as bad as it looks because you actually have two bridges on both sides, and you have a pretty big middle as well. And so you can't lock this off with a single defense. You need probably three, so it's not really worth it in that sense. And even in here, there's still two bridges. So it would probably be better though if it had another one. In general, I think choke points don't end that well if the map has too many of them. But it still is a pretty open map for the most part. I would probably take this map over Fallen Empire.
Yeah.
Because Fallen Empire, you have like a really, really small choke point on both sides. And then you have the middle is like kind of open, but it's still pretty choke pointed. So this is actually Sexy sneaking through with a dragon tank. Oh, losing that dozer though.
Gonna be shut down. Actually, the V's gonna have to respond. So hopefully we see that dozer pulled back now for Sexy. You can actually get that one out of there, get the evac. He was trying to put forward a forward barracks. I'm not really sure what the reason is. Obviously, he would have been out of vision range. It was in a nice position, but the V does like scout that one out.
I like the idea though of sending a dragon tank and a dozer, because then you have to kind of choose which one do you want to kill, the dozer or the dragon tank. Both are very threatening, but he hasn't sent this dozer back.
Yeah, he really needs to pull it.
As you said, that was what he should have done there, was taking the opportunity to retreat. But the dozer is pretty damn AFK. He's going to lose that one for sure.
Definitely going to go down, which is a little bit disappointing here for Sexy, and he's already lost a pretty big investment. This could be Sexy out of the game. There's going to be a huge push coming in from Exile and Dominator if they actually decide to commit to this one.
Yeah, you're right, but they didn't clean up this Gatling tank, so that will deny the mining of Dominator. Camping the War Factory could be deadly, preventing any more Gats from spawning. Skyland, he needs to definitely help out his friend.
He certainly needs to rotate over this. Gatling is going to be helping out because he's denying economy, and that means the follow-up isn't going to be there for either Dominator or Exile, but they might not need follow-up. This is a huge army coming through. The V's are going to be demolishing the War Factory, and that's going to prevent any more production coming in from Sexy after his already huge investment. Mines are going to be scattered here as well, but there are MiGs coming in from Skyland to help out.
Actually killed a Chinook. Dominator lost one. We have the Blake Napalm MiGs already. Size GGs. Oh, Sexy, I mean. Oh, the mines!
No!
Man, I knew they were there because a few of them, there's going to get more done as well. Oh my god. Okay, that was not good. Because remember, earlier we saw other Humvees get blown up there from Dominator.
It's like Exile doesn't understand how mines work. It's like, if there were mines here, they won't be in this direction. No, they go all around the building. Mr. Exile, and you have lost all of your Vs.
And Skyland is going to have an insane economy. He's got 3 supplies, he's got double oils, he already has the Black Napalm MiGs. I think, yeah, he was the vanilla, so his MiGs are actually pretty cheap too. So now it may just be MiG spam. We're going to have to get some Avengers out, else this could be problematic.
I certainly see him macroing his way out of this situation. He's not in a bad spot. Sexy was in a terrible spot, but now Skyland's in a pretty good one. More production facilities, obviously all the supplies are still up and running as well, with Exile's Vs having been sniped down by mines.
Yeah, Sexy, I think he actually lost his dozers. That's why he GG'd, because he still had the income and such in his power plant. He just lost his factories, and he must have lost his other dozer, because he couldn't rebuild it. So throwing the GG, allowing his teammate there to get the extra income, but gonna struggle to actually macro this. Again, the golden rule is, if you float over 10k, you are bad, unless you have 2 bases.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
It's fine, yeah.
Then it's maybe about 20k. Like, when you have 20k and 2 bases, yeah, that's not too good.
General will understand if your teammate randomly GG's out of your 2v2 and you're now forced to macro for 2 bases.
Yeah, but gonna be getting the oil. If the mission denied this one, this would be a good play by Skyland, but it doesn't have any vision though, being the China player, so he's going to have to just kind of randomly send the MiGs around and hoping for the best. What are we going to see? Like a lot of outposts here. MiGs are a hard way to spend your cash because they're very micro-intensive. You have to really babysit them.
I mean, it can work if you are only micro MiGs. If he goes for like 3 airfields, that makes him really vulnerable to General's powers when they come online. If he wants to try and close the game out a little bit earlier, then the MiGs can definitely work out. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'd say a really easy to macro ground army, so a really good composition. You can just kind of attack, move, and just AFK, and it doesn't really matter because you're not going to get in too much trouble. You're just going to get V-kited, really. That's probably the best way to go, and then just a lot of MiGs here from Skyland that he actually can invest the micro into, but we'll see, Machine. We'll see what he goes for.
Yeah, you can also go a lot of Overlords, but because he's vanilla, the Overlords are very slow, so they can generally just get... You can kite them, you can avoid them, and just mass laser lock them. So generally, a lot of outposts is you know, mix them with the ECM, mix them with some GATs, and it's kind of all you really need. If you have the MiGs for support, of course. We're going to be denying the supply here at Skyland.
He's not vanilla, is he? Sexie's... The Skyland isn't vanilla. He's
No, he was vanilla.
Was it?
Because there was Vet 1 Gatlings.
Sexie was.
Nah, he's
Oh,
vanilla.
Sexie was tank. Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He had Vet 1 Gatlings.
Vet 1 Gatlings.
So these are Vet 0
yeah.
Gatlings.
Yeah.
So what is he getting here? These are actually Battle Masters. Vanilla Battle Masters. Wow, cool. Wow.
Best unit in the game.
Wow.
Dude, they can just sit on the bridges and just make a vision.
Yeah, that's true. It'll prevent the Humvees. Well, it'll buy time, I guess. But yeah, they're pretty bad. Anyway, we have more MiGs coming through. Maybe just get a nuke silo. If you're floating 15k cash, just get a nuke silo.
It's going to be a huge MiG strike. 3B is going to be going down. Absolutely no worries. Humvee's coming in as well, but there's a lot of GATs in the area. Going to be sniping down for some of these missile defenders.
Yeah.
No search and destroy online yet.
There's no ECMs though, so his Gatlings are vulnerable, but I believe there's no strat center, so actually the Humvees aren't too effective. I like how there's an Avenger mixed in, but it won't help him versus these Gatlings. It helps a little bit because you have the designation where whatever the Avenger is pew-pewing, they take extra rate of fire.
I really would like to see Skyland keep up his current strat. ECM's rolling in now. It's fantastic. It's good. He should try and force Exile out of this game. Force it into a kind of a 1v1. I mean, I know Dominator's not ever your ideal opponent when it comes to a 1v1, but Exile's in the most trouble at this stage in the game.
Look what he's done, Blake.
Oh my god, the ECM shut down the Avenger.
Yeah, that was a very nice targeting hit. 'Cause now the MiGs are coming through.
Brutal.
Not quite the Firestorm though. He's actually going to losing a lot of these MiGs to these garrisons, but still, good damage came through. He got a couple of those Crusaders are being built, but there's just too many GATs. We have the chain gun upgrade as well, as nice to see. Skyland just has too many. This is a dozer building a supply. Maybe we should get a bunker and a barracks and just get some RPGs on the ground.
More CMs rolling in as well. That means more shutdowns, Machine.
It's like, of all the things that Skyland needs right now,
more supplies isn't one of them, yeah.
It's not what he needs.
Yeah.
But there's just too many GATs. I mean, Mass Crusaders will do it, but Mass Crusaders will also lose to MiGs.
Yeah.
Not as easily as Humvees, but still. Crusaders aren't very good.
There goes the barracks. Yeah, I mean, probably the best of not many options here for Exile at this stage. And at least he has a lot of war factories pumping them out as well. If these ECMs start getting shutdowns on the Crusaders, he could be in trouble though.
Yeah, these are laser Crusaders, so they're actually going to be even better. That's all he has is their Gatlings. This is why you mix in outposts as well. If half of these GATs were outposts, he would be cleaning this up pretty easily.
I need to see some of these vanilla Battle Master drops coming in and getting a bit of work done, Machine.
Yeah, even then though, these Gatlings are still doing well. There's just so many of them. They have the chain gun, they get a bit of veterancy.
The ECMs are shutting down the Crusaders as well. It's really denying a lot of DPS. A lot of these GATs are actually still alive here. Skyland has another big army. There's a Burton sneaking through, but he should really start focusing down these buildings and get Exile the hell out of this game.
Yeah. We see a Burton running across the no man's land, going to be looking for some nasty TNTs. The oil is probably going to be the best thing. You should get some mines down. Another airfield being built.
Yeah, I think mines are underrated. When you need to spend cash in
oh yeah,
really quickly, yeah, when you have 13k cash, like just get mines everywhere, and then you don't have to worry about Burtons. It gives a lot less mobility to Vs that are going to be sneaking through your base as well. There are so many positives.
It was double USA, so you definitely have to expect the Burton at some stage. And yeah, normally you have more important things to spend your cash on, but again, the cash isn't a problem here for Skyland. And we're going to have Arty Strike. This is a fantastic one. Barracks, War Factory. Oh no, the Wolf actually survived, but he did get something as it
Oh,
spawned.
the push is coming out of the top of the machine. He's going to finish this one off. Even more Gats, more ECMs. He's macroing out of his mind, even though Skyland's still floating. One of these Gats managed to shut down the V as well that was inside of the base of Skyland. Huge amount of Gats. Skyland can totally close this game out, machine.
Yeah, 0 Hour is a game of hard counters, but when your opponent has so much cash, like the counter system generally gets thrown out. Quads are, I think, better versus vehicles and buildings than what Gatlings are. So Gatlings tend not to do as well against that, but there's just so many of them, it doesn't matter.
This is huge. I would split these two armies up though. You're gonna start getting into a little bit of trouble when it comes to support powers. So, and there's a command center going down right now. Oh no, there's a command center going down, machine.
Yeah.
Look at this army.
It's so splashed up, but especially with the ECMs, it actually makes the A10 spread out even more. And look how close he is to the start of the map. You're gonna have.
Hang on. With that being said, there might be so many Gats that the A10s just instantly explode
you're right.
range.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The A10s probably won't even survive.
Yeah. If the Gats are facing the right direction, or if they're spun up or anything like that, I'm pretty sure they'll just go straight down.
What? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's funny.
I love this. Like, who needs things like dragon tanks when you have this many Gats? Just
Yeah. Okay, here's the A10s. He wasn't. Oh, what? Was he going for the oils? Because he would have actually got a lot of.
Yeah, he was going for the
Gatlings
oils.
there, because the Gatlings were actually firing at some buildings. So that we have a handful of Crusaders.
How's the float going?
15k.
14K.
I mean,
Okay.
eventually he'll stop
Mines,
floating though,
man,
because he's going to run out of cash
Yeah.
eventually. But yeah, more MiGs now.
Clearly the army was just like too hard to micro separately, so we'll just put it all together.
Yeah, here's a question. How many demo rebels do you think you would need to take all of these out?
At least 2 ambushes worth. 2 leveled ambushes, man.
Yeah, probably 3, like 1, 2, 3. And there'd be a few survivors, because they're not that clumped up.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Skyland should just avoid these garrisons. Get a dragon tank, send that in there, deal with the garrisons.
Or just MiGs. Still
MiGs, yeah, anything.
Still mining from the 3rd.
I really like how that was the investment of time from Skyland. Yeah, I think I need some more supplies. That's really what I need at this stage of the game.
Well, the oils actually is still here, but that was a nice one. This is a decent amount of Crusaders, though. Laser Crusaders especially. But look how effective 4 MiGs are even against the main battle tanks.
2 Crusaders straight down. Other ones take about half damage here.
Ah,
Not the best concave I've ever seen, machine.
this is actually the worst concave in the history of 0 Hour. Oh my! Don't
Army's gonna
attack
be demolished.
this!
No,
Oh my god!
Dear Lord, no.
Yeah, he retreats. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately for Skyland, these players are not GLA. They do not have cash bounty, so it does not matter so much if he loses these Gatlings.
Certainly less dollar bills that you're throwing away, machine.
Even just mass helixes.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that could just win here.
4 or 5 bunker elixirs. Yeah, actually, look, he spent his cash. Is he really gonna burn out of money? He has this supply
What's he
left.
spend it on?
He has no oils left.
Whoa!
Yep. All right. But these are Gatling cannons. These are Gatlings.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but did you see all the up the top left hand corner, the notifications? It's like Helix Gatling cannon completed, and there was like 8 of them at the same time. That was crazy.
I think the reason why he didn't have the bunker helixes is because then you have to macro them up. You have to put them all in. But Gatlings, you just click the buttons. But
I'll have 8 helixes, please.
I mean, the thing is Crusaders can't attack upwards, so he doesn't actually have to attack the Crusaders. I guess these Gatlings would do it. He's very indecisive here. He's getting picked apart by the tow missiles, the Avengers. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, well, bunkers would be better, but I mean, what's going to attack air? You're gonna have Humvees, Avengers, and missile defenders, all of which the Gatling cannons actually counter. So it's not too bad, really. But now we do see a big Avenger transition, and this is actually concerning. We do see Skyland running out of money.
He's got that back supply still.
He's not mining it.
He's not mining it. That's kind of a problem. Get some trucks over there.
And I think there's still these oils are here.
Yeah, it's also going to be a big issue.
Oh my god, I hope he doesn't throw this. This will be the most upsetting defeat. And okay, so he has hackers.
Yeah, and he's shut down the burden as well.
Of all the places to have his internet center, he has it over there. But I like how he has hackers. I didn't notice them, so that's good. He's gonna have some income at least.
Oh, God!
Wow.
How BM can this game get?
Yeah, this is
I would
pretty
like some
BM.
more supplies, please. So
What-
the V's are going to try and go in for the internet center.
One of the problems... Okay, we have another
These
carpet
carpet
bomb.
bombs are brutal. They are absolutely brutal machine.
An arty strike too, isn't there an arty strike somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know.
There it
They're
is.
picking apart the army here, the base.
So I have to be careful of, you know, a leaflet, an A10, those kind of things. I don't think there's a command center though for
No.
Exile. Oh, that's a factory he's building.
I haven't seen a command center, so. Helix is on the bottom here. They're going to be swooping in, but there are so many Avengers.
Oh, he should have committed to that.
Yeah.
He would have killed them for sure, but it doesn't matter anyway. EMP comes down, but it actually missed.
It's not hit anything.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not sure if Skyland was expecting an attack there or what happened, but
There we go.
yeah, even if the Helixes get thrown away taking out the oils, I'm not mad, man.
that's probably
Like,
worth.
yeah, that's worth.
And the Gatling cannons are so bad versus buildings, but there's just so many of them. Does he
Just
actually?
he should dive the
yeah, he should
Avengers
fight
here.
these. He should fight these.
Just dive the Avengers.
Go
Take
for
him
it,
out.
man. He's still very indecisive, so
Yeah.
he loses some Humvees, Helixes, but one oil
Oh,
goes
there-
down.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be attacking these defenses just for the hell of it. I guess it prevents him from losing his MiGs when they fly back. Another Burton's been built. Yeah, look, the internet center, it's still alive here. The problem is, right, it's so close to the command center, to the edge of the map.
Yeah.
So there isn't a lot of reaction time.
A10 misses and gets shot down as well by these Gats.
Whereas if the internet center was here, there would be about 30 seconds, or probably 20 seconds, for Skyland to just evacuate all his hackers and just move them somewhere else, and to avoid them. Nice Burton demo. Gonna be cleaning up the side base.
Carpet bombs and the arty strike are going to be up soon as well, machine. It's going to help out. And I don't mind this. The Gatling Helixes are just camping the internet center. I mean, that's kind of important, so it makes sense.
This reinforcement pad's actually worth denying. Inferno cannons, a very slow, gradual game. I think Skyland can certainly throw this game if he doesn't have enough like game economy. Like, he should have multiple hackers.
Still not minding that back supply either with the amount of trucks that he has, unless it's bugged. But I don't think it is because there's no supply near it.
Because
so.
when it's bugged, it goes all dark,
Yeah,
and when you
yeah.
highlight it, it actually says how many supplies are there. So it's not bugged.
So we really. Yeah,
I think that only happens in TD as well. It never
another
seems to
big
happen
carpet
on
bomb
other
comes
maps.
in.
Yeah, I guess the strat center. Oh, I guess the power.
Power.
All these Crusaders are down. Still one oil remains.
Certainly
though.
is the time to attack here, but the Inferno cannons. I'm pretty sure that Skyline wants to really win by annihilation here. Just take out absolutely everything.
Oh, he dropped some Humvees.
Yeah, MiG's going down here. Oh no, the MiG's dropped the shells on the wrong Humvee.
Yeah, the Humvee survives. There's still a couple of airfields to drop on. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
that's
try,
right.
but
These go
maybe
down.
a little bit futile. This is really just starving your players of income. The supplies are mined out here. These supplies are mined out as well.
Only one oil derrick still up and running. Inferno cannon's gonna slowly but surely melt down this front defense of Dominator and Exile.
This is a very StarCraft way of
Yeah.
playing. Is when you have the lead, you don't try and kill your opponent necessarily. You try and just starve them out, get all the supplies, all the income. You just outproduce them, and that's exactly what Skyland's doing. I don't know if he was doing this more just for the fun of it, kind of toying with his opponents.
Yeah.
But it's certainly been
There are just so
a
many
fun
units,
experiment.
man. There's so many
He
units.
actually built the Patriot there, the laser Patriot, which put him in low power mode and powered off his Crusaders. And
Oh,
really,
the sneaky
oh,
Lotus
that is
cap.
so BM.
So BM. I would stop playing 0 hour for the day just after this.
Yeah,
Inferno cannon's
that's-
focusing on the Avengers now.
It's like not only is he mining all
Yeah.
of his opponent's supplies, he also caps the oil as well. That's fantastic.
Oh man, it's a nice way to close the game out. And not only that, you don't attack with your main army. You send your Inferno cannons in to snipe down the dead laser Crusaders.
I have a
Yeah, the
feeling
power.
Skylander's size. His name sounds familiar. Okay, A10 comes through. He's like, "Wow, you killed so many units! Congratulations!" But it doesn't matter so much.
Yeah.
The friendly firestorm. But it's gonna be it. Rangers capping the old Derek back, and gonna be counterattack. I don't know, just A10s.
A10s actually survive. Oh no,
Whoops.
take it back. One of the A10s gets shot down.
The MiGs didn't seem to damage themselves despite flying through so much fire. Okay, all back in the hands of America. America.
Lancer is going to be denied by the Lotus. Lotus takes that one out. Helixes are still in the area as well. Is the internet center going down? Is Dominator sniping that one? Or?
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, nice.
I see no mines.
Good stuff from Burton. Deny some of the supplies at least, but this game is over.
Yep, that's going to be the last dozer.
A nice carpet bomb cleans up the remaining buildings of Dominator. This game has been pretty brutal.
He even killed the entire middle as well. There's 2 buildings left of this village.
More helixes with Gatlings.
GG any moment.
Oh no, GG's,
There we
Exiled
go.
GG's, and a very nicely played game by Skyland,
You
and
are victorious.
nicely observed by Sexie as well. The majority of this
Yeah,
game.
that was funny. It's
Nah.
pure gats, man.
Poor Dominator in Exile. God.
Sexy's income, 9,300. Skyland's income, 140,000. Actually, his income wasn't that much more than his opponents combined. It was about 30k more. Skyland lost his oils pretty early on, where Dominator and Exile had theirs for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice game. I mean, you know, as I said, Zero Out is a game of hard counters, but if you have that much income, it doesn't even matter. And the hard counters aren't that brutal anyway. I think it's like a 2.5 to 1 ratio, where like,
Yeah.
how many gats would it take to kill a Crusader? Probably 3 would do it, but
Yeah.
2 wouldn't. And so compared to some other games, it's actually not too bad. Whereas like, say if you take, I don't know, Rise of Nations, you'd probably need more than that, 4 or 5 rocket infantry to kill a rifle infantry.
Yeah, I guess it's weird like that. It's kind of a game of like, there definitely are soft counters in Zero, but then their hard counters are really more moderate counters, whereas like other games, you have like soft counters and hard counters and things like that. So yeah, but
StarCraft is a very soft counter game. Like,
yeah.
You know, a Marauder counters a Stalker, but 2 Stalkers kills a Marauder, so
Yeah.
it's not even that lethal. But yeah, anyway, and really, the micro is the biggest differentiator. I mean, it doesn't matter what units you have, as long as you out micro your opponent, then that's it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. That was a nice game. Well done, Skyland.
Yeah,
I
nicely
enjoyed the
played.
BM.
That was. I just mined all of your supplies out, so yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed that.
Still, the ultimate swag point BM is to build your command center, like, on your opponent's base, like where they spawn. And it doesn't count if you do a base swap. It has to be like as you're fighting them, and you have to finish it as well. Like you finish, like especially in tournament desert, because you see where the command center goes because of the little square, the diamond around it. Build the command center there as the game goes, and that's humiliating. So we'll see that hopefully one day, but until then, see ya.
Cheers.